so equal. And also, before maturity, with that, the genitalia for both males and females both appear masculine. Um, and it's not until like reproduction and really birthing when female genitalia changes. It's really like the birthing process when that changes. Um, so it can be hard to sex hyenas sometimes. Um, but um, yeah, so females are the dominant, and they, in terms of hyenas that do have clans, um, they will have, I don't remember how like big a clan is, but they, it's kind of like, it's really just a matriarch that happens. So the alpha female will have so many children, and in hyena groups, the male does have to leave, but if he is a son of an alpha female, he has a much higher chance at reproducing than a lower ranked male, and I don't know exactly how that works, but that just happens. Um, and some hypothesize that perhaps a female can like control the sex of their child because in a Kenyan population they were studying an alpha female who like consistently had only males. Um, it's like I don't know how much they have studied into this hypothesis, but with if alpha female is having so many males, she will have and he goes off and reproduces however much, she'll have she'll have the lineage will be larger. Um, but yes, something that I think is interesting about the hyena mating is that the male goes to the female, and he's very shy about it, and courting can take a long time because usually a female will continue to reject the male until she just feels like it. But with the hyena mating, a female will be sitting, usually alone, and the male will have to come up from a distance, and at a distance will do a full bow, and if the female hyena accepts, then he can go forward, but if not, she'll snap at him and he'll have to come back day after day until she finally accepts him, which can be up to a week or a month or never. So yeah, they just boss around like that. But yeah, they have another thing about males just being bottom of the totem pole. They have what's called a whoop, which is their call, and I don't know really how to do it.
You'll almost certainly hear it at some point while we're here, but it's whoop.
Oh yeah.
Whoop, like that, but
Okay.
And it carries because it starts out so deep and then goes really high. It carries for miles and miles.
Yeah, so they do that. I didn't know it was it's repeated 15 times rising, and I didn't know if that was but they do that sort of thing, and they do that to find each other, I'm pretty sure. But the funny thing is that it's completely ignored with males, and if a female does it, everyone will come running to her. But males will still do the call, but nobody cares.
Because the social arrangement, right, is the alpha females at the top, and the males are the highest ranked male is lower than the lowest ranked female.
Yeah.
So socially, the males are really at the bottom of all of it.
also interesting how that is the case, yet from what I understand, that's the case because of the female testosterone level, and the female, like, masculine appearance, which, I don't know, but, yeah.
Good job. Yeah, physiologically, the females, until they're ready to give birth, have a pseudopenis, right? Which is basically sort of like, I mean, it's an inverted vagina, and so when they give birth, they actually give birth through the pseudopenis, which I have never seen any documentation of. That sounds really complicated.
So can they have more than one birth?
Did you find anything? How many do they have per litter?
Per litter, there's about 2 cubs, and they can definitely have more than one birth. It, like, I mean, I think it's the same in humans. Like, you can give birth multiple times,
I
and
was just
they're
wondering
still
because,
like
if the genitalia is like changing to it.
Think of like the vagina's like folded up inside, and when the
Yeah.
baby comes out, it's like pushing it out
it's
as well.
basically, I mean, it's still a vagina, and it's still like humans, like dilation and like going back to normal. And there will still be like there's the same sort of problems of like tearing and whatnot, and so sometimes females cannot reproduce that much, but they can have multiple births, and usually there's 2 cubs per birth.
I'm still trying to understand the pseudopenis. Like,
Like,
sorry. Like, is it like, okay, it's like inside and then like give birth and probably like out and does it go like back in?
no, so
What's the point of it?
so think about a penis, like a normal penis, and the urethra, and think about that expanding with birth.
They like
Like
It's
it,
like a
it
penis
dilates like a normal
give-
vagina during birth.
they give birth through a penis?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Go you girl.
It's like a tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they're quite good. They're quite good parents.
No.
So the survival of their cubs, like lions hate hyenas. So if lions find cubs, they'll kill them, or find young hyenas, they'll kill them. But they're pretty good parents. They and the cubs actually eat in the same hierarchical order. So the survival rate of females who are higher in the social hierarchy is higher than females at the bottom, because like the cubs of the alpha female get to eat before the next female in line. So the guy and the males eat last, right? They're like all the way down at the bottom.
So Lion King got it all.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I got it right.
No, it's like hyenas were under like a lion. He was like taking care of everything.
Yeah,
He was, like, he
hyenas.
was the owner for everything.